Alright, let's check the house out.
Yes.
Can examine things as well. Examine the bookcase. Bookcase with a well-loved book sat on top.
Would that be The Adventures of Hannibus?
Probably. There's
What's
the
that
clock.
painting?
There's
Hang on.
Oh!
It's
Primrose. Huh, okay. Oh, we can explore the books. There's a mix of young adult books and ancient magical tomes. Someone likes to mix their genres. Let's chat to Primrose.
Mum, the books don't want to be in the bookcase. Just stop fussing. And don't go calling them monsters.
Who are these monsters that are her friends?
know.
Are they toys? Are they creatures? I assumed before that they were living somethings.
Yeah.
No chance of me making any more friends. Gotta hold on to the ones I've got.
Friends, perhaps? And medicine from before we didn't search for. Let's do that first. Hooray!
The potions would strengthen her for a day or two. Then she would be back in bed, just as ill. It's like the disease was a bull, crashing through any barrier we put in front of it. But I couldn't help buying potion after potion. Near half of the money we had, it was spent on these little moments of strength.
Potion, strength, friends.
Let's go friends first, because we said friends first.
Oh, we got a little table.
I guess we should have stopped it earlier. Even when she was young, she'd have imaginary friend after imaginary friend. They'd even have relatives. Imaginary sisters and brothers would come to visit. Some would get lost, and we'd have to pretend to look for them. It got serious once Primrose got ill. She would keep their counsel, rather than talk to me. She did it when I wasn't watching, but I knew. She would write poems with them, sing with them, confide in them, ask them for their thoughts.
Still don't know. Oh, let's investigate the table.
Yes.
Dearest Sloop, I am the gold beneath the dragon, the egg beneath the dove, the girl behind her mother. Will you save me, love? So,
What's that?
sounds like a love letter to Sloop.
Okay.
Let's search.
Well, I'm supposed to be about the same age.
Yeah,
Primrose and Sloop.
yeah, because Sloop was
Joss's apprentice.
right. Yes. Search for love. There we
Ooh.
go.
When I was younger, I'd fall in love twice a week. It would come to me as easy as a temper, and would disappear just as quick. I thought I would fall out of love with Joss as quickly as the others. In the end, the love went, but it took a while. There was my love for Sarah Domin, of course, but I wasn't getting love in return. The score wasn't equal. Primrose has always been the exception. To fall out of love with Primrose would be to fall out of love with, well, everything. I know what you're thinking. No, that time doesn't count. I wasn't angry with Primrose, I was angry at them.
Them?
Her imaginary friends?
Them?
Hmm.
Them. Nope.
Oh.
Oh,
Oh,
we can talk to Gale now.
Gale's not
Hello,
dead.
Gale.
Stupid. So stupid. I should have been here. I can fix this.
What?
Fix what, Gale? Who were the dudes that Megan said that she loved? There was someone
Megan? Yeah.
what's one of those?
Loved. No.
She said she loved someone who I thought was one of those goody dudes.
Oh, Sarah Doman, yes. And the men I have loved. Oh, wow, look at that. Books, husband, Joss, toys. Wow, so each thing, that's the words.
Alright.
Oh, Gale, husband, Joss, love, monsters, needle. I think I spelled it. Sarah Doman? Yay, there we go.
Yay!
Thank you.
Sarah Domin, this is my final prayer. If you're listening, then damn you. You choose to listen now. You choose the moment when I give this up. Damn you back to the Third Age. You know what? I don't care whether you listen or not. I found someone else to have faith in.
All right. What about death? Yeah.
You can ignore death, blood, murder. The mind's flexible like that. They all happen to faraway people with faraway lives. It was blissful. We lived in a house where those things didn't exist. But it was like we were pulling back the curtains and hoping for the best. Hoping that those flimsy pieces of fabric would keep the violence out. We were wrong. The world got in. A sea troll got in.
Troll.
Troll. Yes.
Some memories stick in you like barbs. They hurt whenever you accidentally catch yourself on them. I was on the way back from the Wizard's Tower. The day had gone well. I'd sold some books for more than I expected, and I'd gotten the cooking job.
Cooking? Maybe? Job?
But I arrived at the house. There was the bang-bang of the door, slamming in the wind. I abandoned the cart, rushed in. I called for Primrose. A stray sea troll had found its way into the house. It was long gone when I got there, but it had killed her. Primrose. That was the first time Gale talked to me. I couldn't move. I was crying on the floor of the kitchen, and Gale came to me.
Should go back to the kitchen.
Yeah.
I suppose that's why Gail's there saying I should have been there.
Yes, good point. Oh, here we go. Ceridomin symbol. String is well worn. The symbol has rarely left someone's neck. So, I guess the house changing is perhaps less clues for us to trigger more memories. But as we discover memories, it fills out the house with something relevant to the memory that we discovered.
Yeah.
She did it when I wasn't watching, but I knew she would write poems with them, sing with them, confide in them, ask them for their thoughts.
Try poem, because there was also that love
There
poem.
was. Poem. Yes.
Woohoo!
Well done. Ooh, a fireplace has been added to the downstairs of the house.
Oh, you should have kept it on that one the whole
Yeah,
time.
I shouldn't have been on the emotes.
I opened the book on the way to selling it. I couldn't tell you why. I never had an impulse to read a book before. I guess I was interested in why Primrose had so much love for it. Inside was a slip of paper, a poem, lightly scrawled in feeble handwriting. Primrose confessed her love. She begged to be saved.
That sounds like the poem that we found.
Yeah.
The world fell away from me. I stopped the cart and turned around. My head thrummed with rage. I worked the horse near to death.
Horse.
Horse. Search for horse.
The fury was wild and directionless. I burned with rage at myself. Then the flames moved to Joss. After all, everything bad came from that damned man.
Josh was her husband, right?
Yes. I don't think she likes them very much anymore.
No, apparently not.
Finally, the fury rested on the books. When I returned home, I threw them all into the fireplace. Primrose screeched from her bed, begging me to stop. I lit the fireplace and the books burned. But the magic on the books was fuel, and flame mushroomed out of the pit, knocking me to the floor. I was scarred and drowsy. Primrose was screaming about her friends burning over and over.
So the
books
are her friends. Okay, that makes sense now.
Gale found me, probably thanks to Primrose. She applied some kind of salve to me, but there was no removing the scar. It was to be my brand.
Scar?
Yeah, and fire.
Yes.
Can explore the fireplace now.
Primrose wouldn't talk to me. She wouldn't look at me. I'd find scraps of her meals tucked into her pillowcase. She was dying, so much faster than before, and she was pulling at the last threads of life, hoping to find death at the other end. I'd lost her. I went to Gale. What else could I do? I begged for another wish. To take the 30 days, to go back again. Gale calmed me and told me to return tomorrow. The needle would be recharged and I could return to Primrose's birthday. I could do this all again.
Okay. The needle shard shudders, and a portal in time opens up on the hill by the needle. Enter the portal to start the next chapter. What?
Did we discover all the things? But
No,
we're still missing
we're
three
still
things.
missing. I would really like to find these before we move on.
Yeah, same.
I wonder if any other important messages came up in chat while we weren't looking at it. Oh, there we go. Explore the spear. Spear's never been used. It still has the price tag on it from Draenor Market. Oh, look at that.
Ooh.
A portal to chapter 2. First, though. No.
No!
We want to speak to Gale.
I can fix this. Sit down, sit down. Let me offer you a wish.
A wish.
Oh, we should look up wish.
We should. Yes.
Aha!
Well done.
You got to remember, up to this point, Gale was a bogeyman. Someone who watched us and then sped away into the night. Then she's in my house, talking to me, offering me wishes like I was a princess from one of Primrose's books. Gale led me to the hilltop. Her hands were so cold and hard. I felt numb, but I couldn't figure out if it was from me or her. She showed me something called the needle. Gale asked again, did I really want my wish? She had to shake me to get an answer. The needle would take us both back 30 days. While Gale and I would remember what had happened, no one else would. We'd be the only ones to remember the sea troll's attack. But Primrose would be alive. I agreed, and Gale pulled thread from the needle. She separated the thread into strands, and a dome of fabric fell about us. The dome flashed with blinding light. You couldn't see about you, it was impossible. As the light faded, Gale gestured me to my house and said, "Be with her." I rushed through the door and checked the calendar. 30 days back. My daughter's birthday. I checked my bedroom. There wasn't another Megan in there.
Birthday?
Yes.
Then I went to Primrose. She was asleep in her bed. I sat in the chair, watching her. No one was going to budge me from that spot. Not ever.
Birthday.
Yes.
Yes.
Ooh, aha!
It was the morning after I travelled back in time. 30 days. Back to the morning of Primrose's birthday. Primrose looked so much better than I remembered. Here she was, unmarked by any sea troll, happy and soulful. She was alive, dear gods, and happy. I resolved in that moment to never let her get hurt again. Gale, wonderful Gale, offered to keep an eye on Primrose while I was away.
One more.
Oh, could it
One
be?
to go. Gale? Oh, did we just get that? Gale
Yes.
has more for us to talk to about.
There is
Hello,
no
Gale.
way that I'm going to let this happen again. I am going to look after Primrose. Nothing is going to get past me.
Last one. Come on, what could it be? So, this is taking a lot longer than expected.
Yep.
Finding all of these. So, we'll be back with another video to begin chapter 2. We won't worry about that the final one that we couldn't find just yet. We'll come back if we can later on, but next time, chapter 2. We'll see where the mystery goes. So, see you later.
Bye.
Bye.